Right, we're going through the corrections for this life cycle of some animals, chapter 1. Alright, over the chart here, animals, X and Y, the list of animals, hen, snake, turtle, rats, lion, and rabbit. Which one of the following gives the correct heading for X and Y? Alright, this one over here, lay eggs, give birth to young alive. Okay, next. For this number 2, I want you to ignore this question because there are some complications with this fertilization. We're sorry about that, and skip this. Right, next. Which of the following statement correctly describes the difference between the nymph and the adult cockroach? Now this one, I highlighted all this. They are comparing of wings, about wings. One of them has and the other does not. Comparing of feelers, legs. Okay, for this case, it says this has 6 and the other has 4. This is totally not correct, right? And one of them, they change their diet. One of them says the adult eats animals and the other eats plant. Okay, the answer is 1, which is what you have seen and learned and noticed. The rest are not true. Next. An insect molts several times in the early stage of its life. Alright. Which one of the following gives the correct reason for molting? Now, I believe from now you should understand, okay? It allows an insect to grow bigger. Nothing to do with breeding, nothing to do with protecting itself from predator, and nothing to do with the camouflaging. Alright. Next. Some insects are classified according to the chart shown. Okay, group A, group B, butterfly, B, cockroaches, grasshopper. To me, one look, I think, has something to do with the number of stages. Okay, true enough. 4-stage life cycle, 3-stage life cycle. Next, the characteristics of 3 organisms. Okay, P, Q, R are shown in the table below, right? Then the question over here, identify the set of organisms that represents PQR. Let's take a look. It produces by spores. It cannot make its own food. When you see it cannot make its own food, it means it is not a plant. It must not be a plant. Right, so P is not a plant. Let's take a look at P here. Yes, this is not a plant. This is not a plant. But this does not produce by spores. This does not reproduce a spore. And this is a plant. This is not the answer. So the only one which reproduces by spore and cannot make its own food is this. Right? Okay, so straight away, the answer is quite fast. I could see that P, I'll just highlight those 2, then I double check here. B, Q over here. 3 body parts, pair of feelers and can fly. Okay, meets the requirement. And last one is the seagull. Seagull is a bird, right? So it has pair of wings and body covered with feathers. Seagull, correct. So answer is 3. Next. To be very interesting, cannot fly. Okay, the animals that lay egg cannot fly. Yes means this B of these animals over here cannot fly. Alright, cannot fly. Chicken cannot fly. Cockroach cannot fly. Okay, it means no, it can fly over here. So, what do you think the suitable heading are for over here? Okay, think about it. Can swim, can crawl. If we put here can swim, yes, chicken can swim, then that is not right. Has a beak, let's try B. Has a beak, yes and no. Okay, is correct, so I put a tick there. Now, has a pupae stage. As the pupae stage, it means if I say there's pupae, this yes, and it's totally wrong. Huh? And for over here, young looks like adult. Yes, and this is no. Right? It means 4 is not right. It goes back to 2. 2 is the answer. Now this is interesting. P again over here. What do we know about P? Does it lay egg? Yes. P lays egg. It means here anything goes after this yes, they will lay eggs. It means P lays egg, Q lay eggs, and R lay eggs. All of them will lay eggs. Okay, fine. Then we go on to this box. Does it have 4 stages in its life cycle? P has no 4 stages, but the rest, R and Q, they have 4 stages. Right? Now this is getting more interesting. Take a look. P should not have 4 stages. Look here. Chicken is correct. Alright. And this can be correct. Okay, maybe I just do some indicate something. Huh? Now it means this is correct, this is correct, and this is wrong. This is wrong means, is this right or wrong? No, this is still correct, and this is still correct. It means anything about 1, 2, 3, 4 about P, yes, they fit it correctly. Then I need to see, I need to check to the next one. Alright, Q. Q talks about butterfly. Let's take a look. Q. Okay, has it got 4 stages in life cycle? Yes, and this Q, yes, means butterfly is correct. Okay, now, but it does not lay its egg in water, so butterfly is correct. Now this yes and R, it says does it lay its egg in water? Mosquito does lay its eggs in water, so mosquito is R, is not Q, so this is wrong. Now once we have something which is wrong, right, the whole row here is also wrong. Number 2 is not the answer. Right, let us check over here. Butterfly, is it butterfly? Okay, could possibly be. See, dragonfly, it could possibly be this, butterfly this. Okay, Q, butterfly does not lay its egg in water. Moth, moth has 4 stage life cycle, correct. Moth does not lay its eggs in water. Well, it looks correct, huh? So this is okay, and dragonfly, this is okay. Seems at this moment from these 2 columns, P and Q seems to be the possible answer. 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4. Let us take a look at the last one. Mosquito, does it has any 4 stages for R over here? 4 stages, yes, it has 4 stages, correct. Moth, 4 stages. We don't even have to look at moth. You know why? Because this is wrong. Even though this is correct, it doesn't matter. The whole answer here is wrong. Take a look at chicken. Let's take a look at chicken. Chicken should have, R should have 4 stages. Alright, life cycle. So chicken is wrong. Chicken is wrong. Now how do you know that 1 is the answer? You gotta see across if it meets all the criteria. Tick, this is the answer. Right, this is the actual answer. The rest are just tick, cross, tick, and cross. Right, from now onwards, I hope you can analyze a question this way, break it down to simpler forms and understandable form, and before you decide on your answer. Next. Okay, this is quite interesting. Right, the graph below shows the number of days in each stage of the life cycle of an insect which lives in water. Right, egg is in the water, this in the water. Okay, right? Number of days in each stage of life cycle of insect lives in water, right? What this means here is the egg remains as an egg for 4 days. After it hatches, right, it becomes a nymph. All right, when it's a nymph, it remains a nymph for 12 days. Then later on, it became an adult by probably growing some wings, and it can be productive. Right, it can be it is reproductive. All right, then it lives as an adult for another 8 days. This is what it means. Let us take a look at the questions. So which of the following information obtained from the graph is correct? The insect lifespan is less than 3 weeks. Let us see how many days and weeks there are. Total there are 24 days. Less than 3 weeks means less than 21. So it is not true, right? This whole cycle is not less than 21. It is exactly 24 days. It means it is more than 24 days. Number 1 here is wrong. Number 2, the insect takes 8 days to become a nymph. Become a nymph, it means take 8 days. Why people would like to answer this? Because they thought 12 minus 4 is 8. The difference is 8, right? This is not right. This is not how you should read the graph. Over here, it takes about 4 days. After becoming an egg for 4 days, it becomes a nymph. Okay, it is 4 days here, not 8 days. So 3, the insect lives in water for 12 days as a nymph. Is it true? In the water, 12 days, yes, true. Answer is 3. Next, this is a 3-stage life cycle. Let's take a look. Grasshopper is 3, frog is 3, spiny anteater is 3, mealworm beetle is 4. So the one that is wrong is the mealworm beetle, 4. 4 is not right. Next, this is the pupa of a mosquito. It is at the pupa stage. How would you prevent developing the next stage of its life cycle? Pour oil onto the surface of the water to prevent it from breathing. Notice that there's the tube over here. This is called a breathing tube. If you put a layer of oil on top, okay, you're preventing, okay, the air from entering this tube. Okay, hence later this pupa will just die off. Alright, that's how you prevent it from developing into the next stage. Let's continue. Okay, this is easy. Which stage does molting occur? Stage A. Okay, complete the following, okay, filling, okay, for this above, right, where it goes, where the sequence is of the life cycle. If you start from, if this is A, the next one, what is it should be? So if this is A, the next one should be a pupa. Alright, next one should be D, then an adult, then C back again. Okay, D, B, C. Next, give reason why all living things reproduce is to ensure, very simple answer, that their species continue to exist. That is why they reproduce. Now remember, this question is not asking why are they reproducing so many eggs or so many young. Okay, that's totally different. Alright, and this is just ask why a living thing need to reproduce. Alright, just to make sure they continue to exist. Right, this diagram below is another simple 4-stage life cycle. Stage P is the egg. Egg becomes larva and pupa, Q, and the adult. Now, which stage is mosquito most harmful to us? Is definitely the adult stage. Why? Because as it bites you and it carries certain viruses, let's say from the animals, or certain viruses from another person, okay, as it bites into you, okay, there will be some transfer of this virus from the mosquito into your bloodstream. That is why it is harmful. Alright, the adult stage. Now, why could it so? Because it could spread disease. Alright, spread diseases. Next 14. Now these two are of the same, it's the same animal, okay, it's the same insect in the life cycle, right? This is the larva stage, this is the adult stage. Now this whole thing is called insect R. Now based on the picture above, is the life cycle of R similar to cockroach? Now this life cycle has 4 stages. It has a pupa stage, larva and pupa, but the cockroach 3 stages, and they have cockroach has egg, nymph, and the adult cockroach, so it's not the same. Why? So explain the cockroach and its nymphs look alike, but the insect R is young, does not look alike. Okay, does not look like its adult. Okay, that is probably the best answer. Okay, do your corrections and hand it up to me, but at the same time please prepare yourself through these corrections for your test.